Hello and welcome everyone. I'm Subhashni, a product marketer at Zoho Sign, and I'm excited to be here with you. I'm joined by Jagadish, a product expert from Zoho Sign, and Sureka, head of customer experience at Zoho Creator, both of whom will be presenting alongside me. And together, we are going to walk you through how Zoho Sign and Zoho Creator work hand in hand using a practical, real world use case so you can see the integration in action. Here's a quick look at what we have lined up for you today. So, first up, Sureka will start with an overview of Zoho Creator, what it is, why it matters, and how it fits into your workflow. Then I will jump into talk about digital signatures and why they have gone from being a nice to have to an absolute must in today's business world. After that, I will give you a quick walkthrough of Zoho Sign so you can see how everything ties together. Next, Jagadish will step in and show you step by step how the integration between Zoho Sign and Zoho Creator actually works. He has also got a real world use case lined up, so you will get to see the process in action, not just theory. And we will wrap things up with a question and answer session. So feel free to drop your questions into the question and answer tab anytime. They will be answered as we go, and we will also circle back toward the end. And one quick heads up before we dive in, today's webinar is being recorded. We will send the recording your way in the next few days. And you will also be able to catch the replay on our YouTube channel once it live. Okay, now I will hand the session over to Sureka, who, as I mentioned earlier, will give you an overview of Zoho Creator. Over to you, Sureka.
Thank you, Subhashni. Get started. It's a good day. I'm glad that you all could join this webinar. So I'll briefly take you through what Zoho Creator is, which is Zoho's AI-powered low-code application development platform. So quickly, it is an AI-powered custom application development platform that enables stakeholders, regardless of their technical expertise, to build customized applications. So here are a couple of ways that we help our users build apps for Zoho Creator. The first is building with Zia, which is Zoho's Gen AI. You can give it any prompts and Zia can build a customized application for you, which of course you can further tweak it for your needs. You can start with existing data. As we found, most of the organizations continue to use spreadsheets. So you can import your data within Zoho Creator and build a custom app from the spreadsheet. We also have a lot of pre-built gallery templates for any use case, such as being as order management or sales management. So we have a number of templates that you can customize further. And yes, you can also build an application from scratch. So quickly to give you a view of how AI works within Creator, like we saw, Zoho Creator is powered application development platform. It relies on code, which means that there is a drag and drop interface abstracting all the code on the back end. So you can build your complex applications just by drag and drop rather than rely on end-to-end code. So when we're looking at how you can build functional apps with Zoho Creator, there are a couple of ways like we saw. First is you can give a prompt text to build your application. Another is you can upload your BRDs, which is business requirement documents or flow diagrams. You can also give voice instructions to build your application. But not just that, you can further customize the code needed to automate certain workflows. So rather than just have data capture as a form, Zoho Creator helps you to automate certain processes via workflows. You can automate your payment reminders, you can automate your schedules, you can automate notifications for your customers, and so on. And all of this requires a bit of code, which you can also utilize AI for generating the code as well as optimizing the code. AI can also help you give proper field suggestions as well as generate the forms based on your needs. And not just that, it also helps in providing a seamless end user experience when we talk about agentic automation. So it helps run agents to automate various other tasks. And we also have pre built models or custom AI models based on your needs. And we have OCR, object detection. You can also use our prediction models, our sentimental analysis models, and so on. So let's look at a brief overview of how AI works within Zoho Creator. I'll probably be showing you this on in real life as well on how Zoho Creator looks as a product. As you can see, there are multiple use cases which are given. The application components are built. The use cases are taken based on the prompt that we give, as well as the blueprints, the user access roles. All of that is built from the prompt that AI has been given. The blueprints are nothing but various stages and transitions, which shows the entirety of your workflow journey. So, what can you build with Zoho Creator? You can build internal tools, you can build portals, you can extend your applications, and you can build core systems. We can look at each of these with a couple of examples in the next few slides. So, internal tools are those that help your employees or empower your organization from within. A couple of examples here show how you can build these custom applications on Zoho Creator and integrate them with Zoho Sign. So you can build your quotation management, procurement, and PO management apps, as well as employee self-service apps such as an onboarding tracker, an approval management app such as leave tracker or a vacation tracker within Zoho Creator. So to reiterate, internal tools are those which are used within your organization to empower your employees. And this list is not exhaustive. Tools are those which you can use to give any of the stakeholders a unique user experience with secure credentials. So they can have their own login credentials. You can white label the portal, and the user journey for each of the stakeholders would be different based on the necessities or how they can view your app. So we have customer portals, we have portals for vendors. You can also build student portals or patient portals on Zoho Creator. And yes, all of these can be white label. You can white label your customer application as well. Talking about how you can extend your applications, we can also extend existing legacy applications with Zoho Creator. So if you already have an application for property management, or you already have an application on your SAP, you can extend that with Zoho Creator. You can build an invoice generator, and you can also integrate this with Zoho as well as multiple third-party apps. So Zoho Creator helps you extend applications across. Looking at core systems are those which help you build mission critical or business critical apps, which means that your business runs on these applications. So Zoho Creator can help you build custom applications or surround apps for your existing ERP system. You can build your own custom CRM or your own custom HRMS. Any application that you would want to build for your business requirements can be built on Zoho Creator. The beauty of Creator is that once you build your application for web, it is natively available for mobile and tablet without any extra coding. So these are the couple of organizations across the world who use Zoho Creator to build custom applications for their business needs. I'll quickly take you through how you can build an application on Zoho Creator along with the interface that we can show you. So this is how the Zoho Creator interface looks. So I'm just going to show you how you can create your own solution. So with Zoho Creator, you can build your own applications. You can also use BI analytics to generate insightful dashboards or reports. So Zoho Creator has Zoho Analytics inbuilt within the platform. We also have Zoho Flows inbuilt, which means that you can build no code workflow to connect multiple Zoho products as well as third party integrations without the use of code. So we have Zoho as well. So for the purpose of today's webinar, I'm going to look at how you can build applications and integrate them with Zoho Sign. So I'll quickly show you how you can build your application. So these are the couple of modes that we saw. You can create from scratch, which has certain components such as forms, reports, and dashboards. Forms are those which help you collect data. Reports are those which help you visualize the data. And then dashboards are those which can help you share the data in a more comprehensive manner. We also have workflows that can help you automate and keep your processes seamless. You can also create from our existing pre-gallery, which means that you have n number of templates that you can to build your apps and then further customize them. And yes, you can also import your spreadsheets, and our Gen AI or Zia will help you study the data, will help you tweak the data and build custom apps for your data. So today we're going to look at how you can use AI. So this is a prompt that I'm going to give. So I've given an employee onboarding tracker so that this ties up with the story that we're building so that you can see how it looks with the Zoho Creator and the Zoho Sign. So as you can see, based on the prompt that we are given, AI generates the use cases and it also shows the data models, the data relationships. All of these can be customized. We can remove any of the data, or if you want to add any of the data, you can add it. We can generate more use cases as well. So for now, I'm creating application. So what happens is, like we saw, the application components, the forms, reports, as well as the various dashboards are built for the prompt that we have given on the back end. The entire layout, as well as the colors, all of that are set by Zia. You can continue to tweak this. You can add your own forms to store data, to capture data, or you can add your own way of visualizing the reports. All of that is possible. Or you can customize the application that Zia has built for your needs. The idea behind using Zia or Gen AI to build the application is that it makes it easier to start building applications. It asks for the user permissions. It gives the various access controls, which is also customizable later for our needs. All the workflows are also included while we build with Zia, so that if there is any tweaks that are needed, yes, you can continue to do them. This helps you build a skeletal structure and understand how applications can be built easily. And now let's access the application and see what happens. As you can see, the dashboards have been generated. We can also add sample data. So we have sample data already added to show how you can utilize this application further. We can also edit this application. You have multiple form fields over here, which are the basic components of Creator, like we saw. You can add multiple form fields and build and customize the existing application. You can remove or add any other modules that are needed for your requirements as well. So this helps build an application easily, and you can build multiple forms, multiple reports. All of that is possible with just prompts. With this, I'll hand it over to Shubha.
Today's business world pretty much runs on agreements. All the paperwork, approvals, signatures, payments, it's just part of the day to day. Most of the time, it's in the background, keeping everything moving and making sure everyone knows what's expected. And let me ask you this. How many of you have sent a sales code this week? Probably more than a few, right? It's one of those tasks that feels routine, almost automatic, but it's actually a key moment in the entire sales process. A quote is kind of like the handshake before anything official happens. It sets the vibe, it shows your customer we are on the same page and we are ready when you are. And no pressure, but that little PDF you send out can either keep the momentum going or completely stall it. Now, here's where things start to get a little messy. Creating and approving codes usually takes way more steps than it should. You make the code, tweak the numbers, send it for approval, wait for a signature, follow up again, double check for mistakes, and just hope the final version is actually the final version. It's a bit like coordinating a large meeting with multiple executives. Everyone has to review, approve, and sign off. One delay from any participant can hold up the whole process. And all those delays don't just frustrate your team, they drag out the sales cycle and open the door to errors nobody has time for. But here's the good news. We don't have to work that way anymore. Digital tools have completely changed how businesses create and sign agreements. Things that used to take days can now happen almost instantly. You click a button, the quote is generated, the approval goes out, and the signature comes back. No printing, no scanning, no chasing anyone down. And that means your team can stop wasting time on paperwork and start focusing on what really matters, closing deals and keeping the sales momentum going. But even with these improvements, challenges still pop up. Remote teams can lose track of documents. Repeated manual steps increase the chance of mistakes, and security is a big deal, especially when you're sharing pricing or customer details. So, here's the real question. Are your code and signature processes helping you move faster or slowing you down? Because in today's fast paced business world, businesses can't afford clunky workflows. This is where Zoho Sign really makes a difference. Instead of printing, signing, scanning, and emailing documents back and forth, which I am sure many of you have done and thought there's got to be a faster way. Zoho Sign lets you sign, send, and track everything online in real time. It's secure, cloud based, and really easy to use. Zoho Sign also handles the heavy lifting for larger workflows. You can create templates, send documents in bulk, use sign forms, or even collect signatures in person. So imagine sending out 50 codes with just a few clicks instead of 50 separate emails and follow ups. That's a huge time saver, right? That's what Zoho Sign does for you. And on the legal side, every document signed through Zoho Sign is legally binding and fully enforceable. So you can move forward with confidence knowing your agreements are secure. Zoho Sign works for just about every industry, whether you're in sales, HR, finance, IT, legal, marketing, NGOs, entertainment, or anything in between. You can rely on it for secure, dependable digital signatures every time. And Zoho Sign takes data privacy and security seriously. We are not just checking boxes here, we are consistently going above and beyond compliance. Standards like GDPR, CCPA, HIPAA, ISO 9001, and more. That means your sensitive information isn't just stored, it's protected. And Zoho Sign is also packed with advanced security features to keep your data safe, including multi factor authentication, detailed access reports, tamper proof audit trails, and digital certificates. All of this designed to make sure the integrity of your documents is rock solid. Now, when it comes to verifying who's signing your documents, Zoho Sign gives you multiple options. You can use one time passwords sent via email or SMS, or even collect supporting documents for identity verification. It's flexible, secure, and easy to manage. Also, Zoho Sign uses blockchain based timestamping and trusted document timestamping. This provides undeniable proof that your document existed at a certain time and helps track any changes or potential tampering. With Zoho Sign, you get seamless integration with trust service providers all around the world, which means you can create code admissible electronic signatures that meet local regulations wherever you are. That includes EID in the European Union, Swisscom trust services in Switzerland and across the EU, eSign through Aadhaar and eMudra eKYC in India, sign with SingPass in Singapore, advanced electronic signatures via Trust Factory in South Africa, EMDA in Saudi Arabia, and more. Zoho Sign also complies with a wide range of regional and international e-sign laws like PIPEDA in Canada, the e-sign Act and UETA in the US, Norm 151 in Mexico, EIDAS in the EU, the Information Technology Act in India, the Electronic Transaction Act in Australia, and other Southeast Asian nations. And these legislative frameworks often categorize electronic signatures into three different tiers: simple, advanced, and qualified, each with its own level of legal weight, and Zoho Sign fully supports all of them. And on top of that, Zoho Sign keeps your data safe and compliant by maintaining multiple secure data centers in cities around the world. So your information can be stored and processed locally in line with regional privacy regulations. So the bottom line is, no matter where your business takes you, your documents are secure, legally binding, and fully compliant. When it comes to integrations, Zoho Sign is one of the most connected apps in the Zoho ecosystem, linking seamlessly with over 20 popular Zoho apps. It also works smoothly with leading third party tools like Microsoft 365, Google Workspace, Zapier, HubSpot, Dropbox, Box, and more. And Zoho Sign works on just about every device and everything stays perfectly in sync. That means whether you're at your desk, on your laptop in a cafe, or checking your phone between meetings, you can pick up where you left off without missing a beat. And with that, I'm done with the overview of Zoho Sign, and I will hand the session over to Jagadish, who will walk you through a step by step demo of the integration.
Okay, thank you for the overview, Subha. Hi everyone, this is Jagdish, a product expert from Zoho Sign. I'm here to walk you through how to integrate Zoho Sign with Zoho Creator using a simple application. Recently, a customer approached us with a business use case to automate their code generation and signature workflows using Zoho Sign. They told us that their sales team often faces challenges like manually preparing customer codes for every pricing request and re-entering repetitive customer and product details, and also manually sending document out for signatures and tracking who has signed and who hasn't. These processes waste time and causes human error and also delays deal closes. So to overcome these challenges, we designed an integration workflow between Zoho Creator and Zoho Sign. We just created a predefined template in Zoho Sign with prefill and sign-up fields, and then we built a form in Zoho Creator to collect sales data. Finally, we integrated both using Deluge by adding a workflow within Zoho Creator. So just to summarize, it was a simple three-step process: creating the template in Zoho Sign and creating the form in Zoho Creator and finally integrating them using Deluge. Now let's go through each step one by one. First, let's start with creating a template in Zoho Sign. Here You can see the template section in the left navigation panel. So click on it. You will be redirected to the templates page where you can access all the templates you have previously created in your account. Now click create template button in the top right corner to create a new template. Now click add document to upload the quotation document. Once the document is uploaded, you can see the add recipient section under the uploaded document. From there, you can assign any role such as HR, email, and so on based on your requirement. In our case, we will set the role as customer, and the email and the name of the customer role will be automatically filled from Zoho Creator once the form is submitted. Once all these changes are done, click continue button at the bottom left corner to proceed with adding fields to the documents. Here on the right side of the document viewer, you will find the recipient and field section. Under the recipient section, you can see pre-filled by me and the other recipients. In our case, which is a customer, pre-fill fields are the fields that must be filled in before sending the document out for signature, whereas other fields are assigned to the recipient to complete during the signing process. Once the all the fields are added to the document, it will be look like this. I have added a pre-filled date field to add the form submission date automatically, and also added a text field to capture the customer's data. And I have also added a pre-filled text field to capture the product name, quantity, and price. The total will be calculated as quantity into price, which is handled in a deluge code. And the same setup is applied for the other two products as well. And additionally, a formula field has been configured to collect the overall cost of the products. In this document, I have also added a pre-filled signature field for the vendor and a signature field for a customer, and also a sign date field to capture when the customer signs the document. After adding all the fields, click save at the top right corner to save the templates. These are the changes we just need to done on our Zoho Sign side. Now let's go to the Zoho Creator web page to create a new application. Click create application button. Then select create from scratch to build the application from the ground up. Here enter the application name as product quotation form. And once you are done, you just need to click create application button. Here you can see the create new form button. Click it to create a new form. Then choose from scratch to build the form from the beginning. Here enter the form name as quotation form and then click create form. In this window, we can add fields to the form simply by dragging and dropping them. I am adding fields for collecting the customer sales data like name, address, email, phone, and a set of number fields to capture the quantity of the products. As you can see, this is a very simple step. Here you just have to drag and drop the preferred fields from the field section on the left side of this page. Here I am setting the first number field as product A and assigning the field link name as product underscore A. Field link names are important because we access the input values in Deluge using these link names. And we will follow the same steps for the other two number fields as well by setting the product name as product B and product C. Here also I am setting all the fields as mandatory, so the form cannot be submitted without entering the values for the record fields. After setting all fields as mandatory and after adding all the form fields, you just need to click done at the top right corner. Yeah, here you can see the form is now created. Next, we need to create a workflow for this form. So click workflow option in the top bar and then click create workflow. Here you can see that the selected form is the form which we just created now. Here you can choose the event that triggers the workflow. I am selecting creator, hence this workflow will run whenever a new record is submitted. From the drop down, I am selecting on form submission. This means as soon as the user submits the form, the workflow will be triggered. I am also giving a name to this workflow so it's easier to identify later. Once done, click create workflow. And then here, before adding actions to the workflow, we first need to create a connection between Zoho Creator and Zoho Sign. These connections allow both services to communicate securely so that we can send documents for signing directly from the workflow. Here, you just need to click microservices in the left navigation panel, and then you will be redirected to the page where you can create a new microservices. Then here, click create new to add a new microservice. From the option shown, select the third one, which is connection, to create a new connection. Now search for Zoho Sign and click on it. This connections allows you to call external APIs safely without hard coding authentication details inside your Deluxe script. Here I just leave the connection name as it is and choose the authorization level. And also we can see an options to either allow access to all actions or limit it to specific actions. Here I just selected all actions. Once everything done, we just need to click create and authorize to set up the connection. Zoho Creator will redirect you to authorization page where you need to review and approve the access request. Once you accept the consent, the connection will be successfully created and ready to use. Here you can see the application we created, which is a product quotation form. Here we need to turn on the toggle button to allow the product quotation form to use these connections. Once done, now click application in the left navigation panel and select edit for our product quotation form. Then go to the workflow and open the workflow we created earlier. And here you need to click add new action. You will see different actions types available here. Choose Deluxe script and click on it. I have already written the Deluxe script and that retrieves the values from the form fields and sends the document out for signature. So I will just copy and paste the script here. Let me explain the code in detail. Here we are collecting all the information from the Zoho Creator form inputs like name, address, email, mobile number, using the field link names we provided to them. And here also I'm formatting the current date in a readable format so it can be placed inside the document. Here we are fetching product quantities from the form and assigning a fixed prices and calculating totals for each product. I have similarly the same logics applies for the product B and product C. And this block ensures that at least one product is selected. If all quantities are zero, it stops the process and shows an error message. Here we are generating a unique request name using the customer email and current time, which helps in identifying each code in Zoho Sign. Here we are using the inbuilt predefined Zoho Sign function in Deluge to fetch the predefined template that was created earlier for the code document. This loop prepares a list of signers for the document by assigning the recipient's name, email, and set action type as sign. For each product that has a quantity greater than zero, I added its name, quantity, price, and total into the field map and dynamically adds product details to the Zoho Sign template. And this part construct the final payload. that combines the recipient information, field data, and a request name. The eSignature true flag ensures that the document is sent directly for signature after it's created. Finally, this line calls the Zoho Sign API to generate the document using the selected template and send it for signature automatically. Once everything done, we just need to click save to save all these changes in our workflow. And now you just need to save the application so that you can see the done button in the top right corner. You just need to click it. It will save the application. Now click access application in the top right corner to start working with the app. Now we just need to enter all our customer sales details like name, address, which contains city, state, postal code, and country. And here we are getting the email of the customers who to send the document for signature. And also there is a field to collect mobile number. And finally getting the quantities of the each product from the sales team. And then click submit to send the document for signature. And before that, we just need to manage the connections in Zoho Creator. So I just click manage connection. Here you can see the authorize button. Just click it. Zoho Creator checks if I have already connected to the Zoho Sign before. Here we have to select the account from the drop down and click reuse. This simply means use the same Zoho Sign connection again. Now it seems everything is done. So I will just click submit. This will send the document to the customer for signature. And you can see it shows that the document, which is the quotation added successfully. To verify it, just check the logs details. Here you will see all the response for the API call. And now let's go to the customer's email and check if the document has arrived for signature. Yeah, here you can see the email has came with the document, and here I just need to click start signing. Then click proceed to document. Once you click, you will be redirected to the document which you need to sign. Now you can see that all the sales data we entered in the form is already pre-filled in the document before sending it out for the signature. Before filling the field, we just need to review the disclosure. So you just need to click agree and continue. After reviewing the disclosure, click agree and continue to move forward with signing the document. Here you just need to click the signature field and check the signature and just fill it. And if everything's fine, then click finish to sign the document. You have three options to get the signed document once it's completed, and don't worry, a signed copy will also be emailed to you automatically. To verify that the customer has signed the document, you will go to your Zoho Sign account. Under the document section, you can see the document marked as completed. Just click on it, click the document preview to open, and here you can see that the customer signatures on the document. And that's it. This is how we automated the entire code generation and signature workflow, from capturing data in Creator to sending the document through Zoho Sign and getting it signed seamlessly. Yeah, with that, I will hand the session back to Subha, who will share the webinar resources and host the Q&A session. Over to you, Subha.
Thank you so much for the demo, Jaga. I hope it gave everyone a clearer, easier to follow look at how the integration between Zoho Sign and Zoho Creator works. And that brings us to the wrap up for today's webinar. I hope you found the session valuable and that you now have a better understanding of how the integration works. To help you take the next steps, we have got a bunch of resources ready for you. You can check out support articles and pages to dive deeper into Zoho Sign. If you're curious to learn more about the integration between Zoho Sign and Zoho Creator, we have also put together some specific help guides that walk you through the process. If you would like to connect with other users, just head over to our community forum. It's a great space to share tips, ask questions, and learn from real world experiences. For developers here, API guide has everything you need to get started. And if you have any legal questions, we have got a dedicated legal guide as well. It covers all the key points. And if you would like a more personalized walkthrough of Zoho Sign, just reach out. Our technical product engineers are always happy to hop on a call and give you a tailored demo. We also welcome your feedback about Zoho Sign, this webinar, or anything else you would like to share. And for updates and tips, be sure to follow us on social media. Thank you again for joining us today. As I mentioned earlier, we will be sending out a recording in the next few days, and you will also be able to watch it on our YouTube channel once it's live. And if you have any questions or want to explore any of the topics we covered in more detail, don't hesitate to reach out. We are always happy to help. Thanks again for joining us today. We really appreciate it and we can't wait to see you at our next session.